tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to be.
1 week of sensory overload in Hanoi left us speechless. This city truly never sleeps. The traffic is constant. The smells, a mixture of aromatic foods and motorbike exhaust, are intense beyond your wildest imagination. And while our time there was exciting and memorable, we found ourselves ready for a more tranquil and picturesque experience commonly associated with Vietnam. Before heading south, we packed our bags up, bid farewell to our incredible Airbnb in Hanoi, and ventured south in search of scenic mountains and experiences in more undisturbed regions of the country.
Good morning from beautiful Ninh Binh province. Our goal for today? Explore as far as our legs will take us.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Oh.
It's so stunning. I cannot get over just how beautiful this is.
Wow. Well, we're on our way to the ancient capital here in Ninh Binh, and we've been biking down this dirt path for a few minutes now, and we just had to stop and take in the beauty. So it seems like there's a little village here. There's a bunch of different houses scattered between these different rice paddies, and behind us there's a beautiful lake. As you can see, the pagoda as well. It certainly gives a really ancient vibe, an ancient feel to it.
There's just a little piggy like walking across the dirt road that we've been traveling on. There's a rooster behind us.
Well, it's a beautiful temperature. It's about 25 degrees right now. Perfect day for a nice bike ride down the dirt road.
Yeah, it's the warmest temperature I think we've felt in a week. I'm actually sweating, and partly from the physical activity.
And it's not raining either,
which is a huge win.
This is the Vietnam that we kind of expected. It's certainly different than the hustle and bustle of Hanoi. It's very peaceful, very tranquil, and I'm really enjoying myself so far. I think we're going to even extend another night here in Ninh Binh because we're having so much fun and enjoying it so much.
Yeah, and no one speaks English.
No, there's not a lot of English here.
Our
Airbnb host speaks pretty much perfect English, and no one else does.
Wow.
Wow.
Hoa Lu, totally butchered that, Ancient Capital. This was built around the 10th century, and it was actually used as the capital here for a number of years. After about the 10th century though, it switched to Hanoi, and that became the capital at that point in time. This place was left pretty much deserted till the 17th century, at which point they started to restore some of the cultural artifacts here. Like many things we've seen in this region, it is equally as stunning, and it's amazing to see how this city laid within the limestone cliffs. It actually was really well protected from what we've read because of all the limestone cliffs and the waterways that surround it. It was helping to protect it from any invaders. And while they served as the capital here, there was actually none. So, go figure. This is a very popular tourist destination. There are tour groups everywhere, and they've actually not allowed photography or filmography here. So, unfortunately, you'll just have to take our word for it that it was very beautiful.
Behind me is Tuyet Thin Coc. Unfortunately, my Vietnamese is not very good, so you'll have to excuse me for the mispronunciation. It seems to be a popular location for locals as well, as the majority of people that we've seen here have actually been Vietnamese. There are also a number of different wedding parties here to take wedding pictures.
Destination Wedding 2021?
So we're getting the feeling that this must be an important cultural site, or maybe just a place of significance for the Vietnamese people. We're thoroughly enjoying our time here. We did just sit down and had a couple ice cream bars. So I had a taro ice cream bar, which is something that I didn't really know existed. If you don't know what taro is similar to a potato, but the ice cream bar turned out to be quite sweet and savory. It was delicious.
The Vietnamese people are honestly some of the kindest and funniest people we've met. We just stumbled across these two guys that were taking photos of themselves, and they were like, stop, take our picture. So we stopped and took their picture, and they took our picture, and that's them. I just love it. It's amazing. The view is always worth the hike. We are visiting the Ba Dinh Pagoda. There are two here, an ancient one and a new one that was recently built, so let's go. Now we wanted a little bit more exercise, so we've decided to walk the approximately 6 kilometers that it should take us to walk to both of the pagodas. It's a lot nicer to walk because you get to hear the environment, all the little cicadas going and the birds, and you can also hear the music billowing from the pagoda, something that would easily be missed by taking the electric car. About 1 kilometer from the entrance gate from the main road leading up to the pagoda, we have found the ancient pagoda. And it is stunning so far, and we haven't even ascended up to the top of the old pagoda. I'm so excited.
And the classic Vietnamese music is certainly making me feel like I'm part of this experience right now.
I think we should take one of their dance classes.
This is beautiful. Okay, well, let's go. Well, we promised lots of stairs, and here they are. We'll see you at the top.
Some 300 incredibly sweaty steps. We are here at the top of the pagoda. It is as spectacular as I could have ever imagined. The pictures that we've seen online don't do it justice. We're here technically during Lunar New Year, which is normally supposed to be very busy while visiting here, but we've only seen 1 or 2 people, which is amazing to have it all to ourselves. The views here are absolutely spectacular, and the pagoda itself is stunningly gorgeous, and it really shows why people pilgrimage here every year. Now, this one was a little bit smaller, but still very beautiful, so it's time to trek back down and go visit the new pagoda. After hiking just a little bit further, we've come to the new pagoda, and oh my gosh, is it stunning. Our host at our Airbnb did recommend coming at night so that you could see the lights on it, and my gosh, it adds so much character to the pagoda. So we're here at the new pagoda. It was only built about 10 years ago, but the work that they've put into it really shows. It's stunning. Like, I'm just in awe of how beautiful it is. There's all these little creatures around it. They've got these big turtles that look like kids would love to play on them around here. And it's just completely filled with silence and nature. It's beautiful.
Wow, this pagoda was absolutely incredible. And if our Airbnb host can be trusted, this is just one of like 30 or 40 amazing tourist attractions to see here in the Ninh Binh region. So far, we've been absolutely blown away, but unfortunately, we've lost the daylight. So it's time to go get some sleep, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Sometimes in life, the most memorable moments are the ones that happen when you least expect them. The moments that seem to reveal themselves by chance. The moments that you did not plan, but that left you truly speechless. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to for more of our travel adventures, and we'll see you in the next video.